everybody. So today's Monday, that means it's time for family movie night. And this week I decided to review one of my favorite films that I have reviewed once before on this channel, but I thought it would be fun to look back on it and review it again for this week. We're talking about one of my favorite movies, if not my favorite movie. We're looking at the anime film Your Name. And I know people maybe are tired of hearing me talk about Your Name, but I think I would particularly like to talk about in this review why I think it's a great movie to watch with an entire family. And what I think is really interesting is, first of all, you have the whole message of ancestry that is so important in the story. The whole legacy that Mitsuha is taught about the bands and about her religion and the sake and just all the different things that help her connect with the past that are really important, that are taught to her by her grandma. And so that's an important message that you could definitely talk to your kids about and talk about the traditions and why they are so important, and they can actually help us not only connect with the past but connect with our current times as well and with other people. And so I think that that's a really important lesson that you can take from the film. Also, I think it's really important to talk about how we sometimes judge other people, and if we haven't walked in their skin, if we haven't thought about things from their point of view, that sometimes we'll be judgmental of them. But one of the things that both Taki and Mitsuha learn is they from being in each other is that they learn the value of each other. And even when they've lost some of those memories, they still have that humanity inside them. And when Taki sees Mitsuha on the train, he has that connection to her humanity. He knows that of her value, and so that's why he is so impassioned to try to find her, because he feels it in his bones, and he feels that connection in his bones. And I think that that's a really important lesson that we can talk to our kids about, is valuing people for their unique point of view and trying to not be too judgmental of people in our lives. Also, I think another really great lesson from Your Name is that we should never give up, even if things are crazy to other people, even if they sound nuts, that we should, if we feel it in our bones and we feel like it's something that that we're supposed to do, we should do it, and we should go and go and try and do what it is that we feel inspired to do. And we should keep working and keep trying and keep holding out for the we shouldn't settle for what's convenient or what's easy. We should keep hoping for and keep trying and keep working. And I think that's a really important message as well. And I think that really makes the ending so powerful when they see each other and they finally see that person that they had that connection with all along, and why that's so powerful. And I think that that's something that is a really powerful message in the movie. Also, I think it's a really important message in Your Name to like fight for what you believe in, and nobody will listen to them about the comet coming and that they need to evacuate. And Mitsuha just keeps fighting and fighting and fighting. And I mean, she gets hit down on the bike. She's bruised, she's tired, but she keeps going because of that connection that she has with Taki. And it keeps going back and forth between the two of them. But whether it's Mitsuha or Taki, they don't give up, and they keep fighting and fighting and fighting, despite what her dad is saying. And they end up being able to save everybody, and so it's a really hopeful, lovely story in that way. And so I just love the movie. I love the animation. I think that in and of itself is inspiring, is the beautiful animation and the beautiful music. I absolutely love that. I love the fact that it starts out as this sort of comedy and then it takes you to deeper places, building, 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 until you're so connected to these two people, and you want to be able to save Mitsuha, and it's just devastating. And I love it. I love the ending. I think is just pitch perfect. That they finally found that person that they had that bond with, and it's just really speaks to me as somebody who loves animation, loves this music, and also just loves this message of that we have this connection with the other, that if we let it in, we will do whatever we can to save that person that we've had that connection with, the power of human connection. And I think that's the main message of the movie. And I think that's something that anybody can appreciate, whether you're young or old. And I just think it's as close to a masterpiece as I've seen, certainly in the last 10 years. So I love it. And so let me know what you think of Your Name and what messages, maybe some others that I haven't even mentioned, because there's so many. It's such a rich movie that I haven't even mentioned that you think would be a great one to talk to kids about and to have for family home evening. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel. Consider becoming a patron. We so appreciate our patrons, and I could talk about Your Name all day long if you want. And so check that out. It'll be all in the description section. We also have our Animation Junkie shirts at the merch store. So check that out also. So thanks so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone.